treat you good all night.
Monday night, 11 o'clock on 98.7 FM, and every night you will hear Sixx on 98.7 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and honor to welcome part of the 98.7 FM family, Nikki Sixx. So here we are again, Nikki.
Here we are again. This is great. I was getting ready to come down here tonight, and I found this pin right here. Can you see what that says?
It says Motley Crue, the ROXY, November 1981. Anybody at that show? Anybody here at that show?
You were not at that show, were you? I don't know, I just think it's interesting how you make full circle, and here we sit again doing this. This is fantastic.
Well, let's go. You talk in the video about the reason you got into radio is because you love radio. Obviously, why?
For me, I grew up in a time. I was in Idaho with my grandparents, and we didn't really have a lot of access to music, so it was really radio or records. I couldn't really afford records, and I just remember listening to the radio station. It felt like it was magic. And I would hear stuff that I wouldn't hear going to the record store. I would get turned on to stuff, and it's always felt like that for me.
Yeah, you tell a great story the other day about sneaking radio. Tell that story about how you first. Well, you were living in Idaho.
I borrowed these speakers from someone's car.
You should have let the fans calm down first before. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
So I took these speakers and I connected them to my grandparents' little AM/FM radio. And so I had headphones basically, and I put them under my pillow so I could listen to music, because my grandparents weren't really into the music that much. And I would listen to radio every single night falling asleep. And that memory in my brain, sometimes I think about that when I go on mic when we're doing Sixx Sense.
I wanted to ask you that. What are your early experiences being a musician, going into radio station, early days of the crew? You go in for promo, you do interviews. What was your interaction? What was your perspective of the DJs back then?
You know, when we were coming up, it felt like the DJs were really excited to hang out with the musicians. And I really believe that most DJs really love music, 100% are about the music. And so when the musician comes to the studio and they're playing your music, it's really a very exciting thing. For me, when I have musicians come into the studio, it's interesting. It's like we're friends, or we're getting to hang out at dinner, we're getting to just go out for a drink. It's very casual, and a lot of stuff comes out that maybe wouldn't come out in a normal interview. How you doing?
One of the things
I know her from Twitter.
Oh yeah, Nikki's huge on Twitter, at Nikki Sixx. Who knows Nikki?
I like that. I didn't like Twitter when it first came out.
You're good at it.
No, I got better at it.
Yeah.
Except for that one nude photo I posted. That was bad.
You thought it was a direct message. But,
yeah, I thought it was a direct message to you.
Well, I'll treat you good